Okay, expressive jelly bean mode, full saturation, 2 notches down inside. So that's why I'm doing the difference. Anyway, now this is for this prenuptial for the man of seldom blink. Here's the Cherry Gardens, Scott Creek, Dorset Vale road area, and we've done this swamp here, this coral fern swamp here. And there's clips online, and then we discovered an area in here where we found the Peltata foliosa hooky eyes in there. We only found them in a dormant state in October of last year. We went back this year and found them alive and well. They were a bit smaller than we thought they would be, but they were definitely hooky eye rosettes, I think. But what we in order to get there, we actually discovered some black-stemmed oryx somewhere in this sort of region here somewhere. So, which we'll probably go back and investigate more next year, next season, sort of thing. Anyway, today's journey is basically driving in. The first clip you'll see after this one is driving in here, down this road here, which is quite a long road, trying out various settings, of course, and then we're going to park in here, because what I noticed when I came back from looking at the black stem oryx is I noticed these other swamp areas here. These looked like they were going to be coral fern swamps, and they did actually turn out to be coral fern swamps. So first of all, we park the car here in this zone here, and I'll take a walk around here and just have a quick look down there, and then I'll walk back and I get stuff from the car, and then I'll walk down here. We have a quick squiz down here, find it's a little bit too overgrown, and then we walk through, go through here, and then we find this one is actually in a glade. This one here, when we finally get to it, is in a sort of glade, and then we go on to this slightly bigger one, which is in a nicer glade. And along the way, we see about 3 different types of orchids. We see down here towards in this region here. A few glids, and there's one actually that's got a mosquito in it, and I'm going to take some screenshots out of there because it's quite good. And then as we walk back up here to go back to the track here, I encounter a goanna in the wild, so that would be for Sean. That would be a highlight for Sean towards the end. And then I'm almost killing myself now. That's why I'm rushing to make this clip, because I've got a throbbing headache, and I hardly ever have headaches. I have a headache like once every 10 years basically, and then I have an aspirin and go to bed and it's gone, sort of thing. I'm not a person to have headaches very often, so for me to have a headache, I think I overdid it trying to get back up this hill here. So you can probably hear from the puffing and blowing, but anyway, so I think I'm going to be spending all of tomorrow in bed, so that's why I'm rushing to get this up, to get it sort of loading up, so that it can be loading up while I'm in bed tomorrow, sort of thing. So you can get some enjoyment on the other side of the world, whereas I'm going to be stuck in bed, I reckon, all day until this thing goes. But anyway, it was just there's some more. Obviously I've got to hold it from a certain distance from the screen because I'm getting more of an effect. But anyway, that was today's trip, and it's probably going to be the penultimate or ulti-penultimate trip of this season, I think. And next year we're going to get into hopefully 4K, and I'll resolve all these issues about colour and clarity over the dry, which is our thinking period here down in the southern land. We do all our thinking during the dry, and we do all our work during the wet, and the two things never quite marry up, and that's why you almost have to have like a schizophrenic personality to be a true Australian. I mean yes, because yeah, and until you get to that schizophrenic stage where you do your thinking during the dry and you do your work during the wet, you just, I don't think you really are an Australian. Okay, anyway, over and out. Hope you enjoy the journey. The next clip you see, it will me just be driving in, trying out various settings of intensity and things like that, but enjoy the show. There are a few highlights along the way. There's a bit of amber resin sort of thing, almost like like amber. As I said, there's an unusual orchid that was just in a very small patch towards the end there. There's also a goanna, and there's the some glids along the way, and one's got a particular mosquito which I'll have to screenshot out, but it was quite interesting when I saw it. And yeah, a few other interesting comments along the way. But okay, over and out. Enjoy. See ya.